Well, doubling down on his feud with Pope Leo, the U.S. President Donald Trump has made a rather contentious claim to justify America's war against Iran. Countering the Pope, who has been a vocal critic of the West Asian war, Trump said, and I quote him, "Iran has killed at least 42,000 innocent, completely unarmed protesters in the last 2 months." Now, this stands in sharp contrast to what Trump said barely a month ago. Speaking with the media in March this year, he'd accused Iranian authorities of killing 32,000 protesters, which is 10,000 less than what he's saying now.
I've watched Iran for a long time. I've called them out 20 years ago when I was a civilian that liked watching the world. And they're violent, vicious people. The leadership, violent, vicious people. They killed 32,000 protesters over the last 3 weeks.
Now, in the backdrop of soaring prices of food and medical items and the rial crashing to 1.42 million to the US dollar, nationwide protests broke out in Iran on the 28th of December last year. They were the biggest since 2022, when Mahsa Amini, the 22-year-old, had died in police custody. The protests, which lasted for nearly 2 months across several cities like Tehran, Isfahan and Qom, saw chaotic scenes with some chanting "Death to Khamenei" slogans and the authorities opening fire on people. Even university students staged protests. But even the 32,000 death toll figure quoted by Donald Trump openly contradicts the data released by the human rights activist news agency, or the HRANA, an agency that is funded by the American government-backed National Endowment for Democracy. The US-based agency stated that over 6,400 protesters had been killed in Iran until the 23rd of February. As per the agency, more than 25,000 civilians were injured, while 53,000 people were arrested. On the other hand, the Iranian government has officially announced that 3,117 people died during the nationwide protests. While even one life is precious, remember, the spate of claims and counterclaims raises a key question, and that is, will we ever get to know an accurate figure of how many Iranians lost their lives during the nationwide protests? The concern remains that these deaths will be relegated to mere statistics amid the din of the West Asia war.